Hey everyone, welcome back to Sidekick English, your friendly podcast to learn simple English with a smile. If you are new here, I'm Maya.
And I'm Theo. We are very happy you are here with us today. Before we start, remember to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with a friend who also wants to learn English. It really helps our channel, and it helps your friends too.
Today we talk about something we all love. We talk about the weekend. Our topic is daily routine at the weekend. So what do we do on Saturday and Sunday? Do we wake up early? Do we sleep all day? Do we eat a big breakfast or only coffee?
I think many people only drink coffee.
Yes, but you are not many people. You are special. You drink coffee and tea and maybe energy drinks.
That is not a routine, that is a survival strategy. But okay, let's start. We will talk in simple English so you can understand everything. Listen, relax, and enjoy our weekend stories.
Let's begin with Saturday morning. For me, Saturday morning is slow and lazy. On weekdays, from Monday to Friday, I wake up at 7 o'clock. But on Saturday, I usually wake up at 9:30 or sometimes 10 o'clock. I turn off my alarm. I do not want to hear that sound on the weekend.
I understand you. During the week, I wake up at 6:30, so on Saturday my body wants to sleep. But the funny thing is, I usually wake up at 7 o'clock anyway. My brain says, "Wake up, Theo, you must go to work." And I say, "No, brain, it is Saturday, go back to sleep." Sometimes I win, sometimes my brain wins.
So on Saturday, when I finally get up, I normally stay in bed for 10 or 15 minutes. I check my phone, I read some messages, I look at social media. Then I sit up, stretch a little, and go to the bathroom. I wash my face, brush my teeth, and tie my hair. I do not do a full skincare routine, only the basics.
My Saturday morning is similar but more chaotic. First, I stay in bed and I think, do I really need to get up? Then my stomach answers, yes, you do. You are hungry. So I get up, go to the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, and look in the mirror. Usually my hair is crazy. It looks like I fight with a pillow and lose.
I want to see that.
No, you don't. It is not good for your mental health.
After the bathroom, I go to the kitchen and make breakfast. My weekend breakfast is special. I usually eat toast with butter and jam, and sometimes eggs. I also drink a big cup of coffee with milk. I sit at the table, listen to music or a podcast, and eat slowly. On weekdays, I eat fast, but on the weekend, I enjoy my breakfast.
My breakfast is different. I usually eat cereal with milk, or sometimes pancakes if I am not too lazy. But many Saturdays, I only make coffee first. I drink one big cup of coffee and sit on the sofa, like a statue. I look at the wall and think, what is life? What is time? And then the coffee starts to work and I remember, oh yes, it is the weekend. Life is good.
After breakfast, I often clean a little. I wash the dishes, I wipe the table, and I open the windows to let in some fresh air. I also like to change my bed sheets on Saturday morning. Clean sheets are the best. It feels like sleeping in a hotel, but the hotel is my apartment.
That is very responsible. My Saturday morning cleaning is not so perfect. I usually look around my apartment, see the mess, and say, interesting. Then I decide I will clean later. Sometimes later is Saturday afternoon. Sometimes later is next Saturday.
Dangerous lifestyle.
I live on the edge. But seriously, I do a little cleaning too. I wash the dishes, I put my clothes in the laundry basket, and I take out the trash. I like to make the apartment look at least 20% better. I think 20% is a good number for a Saturday.
After cleaning, I usually take a shower and get dressed. On weekends, my style is very simple. I wear comfortable clothes like a t-shirt and jeans or leggings. I do light makeup, nothing crazy. Then I sit at my desk and plan my day. I check my to-do list. Sometimes I need to buy groceries, sometimes I need to study. Sometimes I want to go out with friends.
For me, after I feel human again, I like to sit with a notebook or my phone and plan the weekend. I write some small goals. For example, do laundry, call my family, go for a walk, cook something healthy, and very important, watch a movie or play video games. Rest is also a goal.
You are right. Rest is very important on the weekend. Many people feel guilty when they relax, but I think it is necessary. Our brains and bodies need a break.
So that is Saturday morning. Slow, relaxed, with breakfast, a little cleaning, and some planning. Now what about Saturday afternoon?
On Saturday afternoon, I usually go out. I go to the supermarket and buy food for the week. I buy vegetables, fruit, bread, milk, and sometimes a small treat like chocolate. I carry heavy bags home and think, this is my workout for today.
Grocery fitness.
Exactly. After shopping, I sometimes meet a friend for coffee. We talk about our week, we laugh, we complain a bit, and we enjoy the time. If I stay home, I use Saturday afternoon for studying or working on projects. I read in English, I watch videos in English, and I try to improve my skills. For me, the weekend is not only for rest, it is also for my personal goals.
That is nice. For me, Saturday afternoon is flexible. Sometimes I go outside and walk in the park. I like to listen to music or an audiobook and just walk. It helps me relax and clear my mind. Sometimes I meet friends too. We go to a cafe or we just walk and talk.
And sometimes you stay home and do nothing.
True. Sometimes my Saturday afternoon plan is very simple. Sofa, snacks, and a series. I love to watch shows in English with subtitles. It is relaxing and I also learn new words. I pause the show and think, that was a good sentence, I want to use it. Of course, I do not write it down every time, but it still helps.
In the late afternoon, I usually cook something. On weekdays, I often eat simple food, like pasta or a sandwich. But on the weekend, I like to cook a real meal. Maybe a curry, or a big salad with many things, or a homemade pizza. I put some music on and I dance a little in the kitchen. It is my private cooking show.
I want to watch that show too.
No, you don't. There are many mistakes and some small kitchen accidents.
That sounds like good television. For cooking, my weekend is similar. I try to cook something more interesting than my usual weekday meals. I open the fridge, I see random ingredients, and I think, okay, we will create something. Sometimes it is good, sometimes it is experimental.
Do you eat your experiments?
Yes, I created the problem, I must face the problem.
In the evening, my Saturday is a mix. Sometimes I stay home and watch a movie. I love to make tea, sit on the sofa with a blanket, and watch a film in English. I turn off my phone or put it far away so I can really relax. Sometimes I invite a friend and we watch together.
My Saturday evening is usually my social time. I meet friends for dinner or for a drink. We talk, tell stories, and enjoy the night. But not every Saturday. Some Saturdays, I am very tired, and I stay home. I play video games, I listen to music, and I just do nothing. I think it is okay to say no to plans when you need rest.
I agree. It is important to listen to your body and your mind. At the end of Saturday, before bed, I like to read a little. Not a difficult book, just something easy and pleasant. After that, I brush my teeth, wash my face, and go to bed around midnight. Sometimes later, if the movie is long.
At the end of Saturday, I sometimes do a small reflection. I think about my week. What was good? What was difficult? What did I learn? It is not a big, heavy thing, just a few minutes. Then I play something relaxing on my phone, like soft music, and go to sleep.
That is our Saturday. Now let's talk about Sunday. For me, Sunday is more quiet. I usually wake up a little earlier than Saturday, maybe at 9 o'clock. I do not want to wake up too late, because then the day feels very short.
I agree. On Sunday, I also wake up earlier, around 8:30 or 9 o'clock. I do the usual things. Bathroom, wash my face, brush my teeth. Then I have a light breakfast. On Sunday, I usually eat yogurt with fruit or toast with honey, and of course, coffee.
Sunday morning is my slow lifetime. I like to sit near the window with my coffee and just look outside. Sometimes I journal a little. I write about my feelings, my ideas, and my plans. It helps me feel calm and ready for the new week.
My Sunday morning is my reset time. I look at my calendar for the next week. I think about my classes, my work, my appointments. I make a simple plan. For example, Monday, work and gym. Tuesday, work and study English. Wednesday, visit my parents. Simple things like that. It helps me feel more in control.
Around late morning or noon, I usually do my laundry. I wash my clothes, towels, and sometimes blankets. I like the smell of clean laundry. While the washing machine works, I clean my room. I dust, vacuum, and organize my desk. Sunday is my home care day.
Same here. Sunday and laundry are good friends. I separate my clothes, start the machine, and then I clean the apartment a bit more seriously than on Saturday. I change the sheets, I clean the bathroom, I organize my desk. When everything is clean, I feel lighter, like my brain also has more space.
In the afternoon, I often cook food for the week. I prepare some meals and put them in containers. For example, I cook rice, vegetables, and chicken, and I put them in the fridge. Then on busy weekdays, I do not need to cook every day. I just heat the food. It saves time and energy.
That is smart. I sometimes do meal prep too, but not every week. For my Sunday afternoon, I like to do something relaxing but still productive. Maybe I study a little, read a book, or work on a small personal project. For example, I like to practice guitar. I am not a professional, but I enjoy it.
Do you play loud guitar?
No, I am a good neighbor. I play with headphones. Only my plants hear my music, and they cannot complain.
Not yet. Maybe in the future, plants will send emails.
Then I am in trouble. In the late afternoon on Sunday, I sometimes go for a walk again. I like to see the sunset. It feels like the end of the week is saying goodbye.
Sunday evening is my preparation time. I usually take a shower or a bath, wash my hair, and choose my clothes for Monday. I also prepare my bag. I put in my notebook, my pens, my laptop, and anything I need for the next day. Then I do a face mask or some skincare and relax.
My Sunday evening is similar. I also get my clothes ready, pack my bag, and check my alarm. I think it is funny. On Friday evening, we are free. We say, no alarm. Then on Sunday evening, we meet the alarm again. A complicated relationship.
Very complicated. On Sunday night, I usually have a light dinner, maybe soup or a salad. I do not like to eat heavy food before bed. Then I watch something short, like a 20-minute show or some videos online, and I try to go to sleep earlier than Saturday, maybe around 11 o'clock.
I try to do the same. I eat something light, like a sandwich or some eggs, and then I relax. Sometimes I meditate for 5 or 10 minutes. I sit, close my eyes, and focus on my breathing. It helps me feel calm and ready for Monday.
So that is our weekend daily routine. Of course, not every weekend is the same. Sometimes we travel, sometimes we have special events, sometimes we are sick and stay in bed all day. But this is the general idea of a normal weekend for us.
And you, listening to us now, think about your own weekend routine. Do you wake up late or early? Do you cook or order food? Do you go out or stay home? There is no perfect routine. The best routine is the one that makes you feel happy, rested, and ready for the new week.
Also, weekends are a great time to practice English in a fun way. You can watch movies in English, listen to music with lyrics, or listen to our podcast while you cook or clean. You do not need to study hard all the time. You can learn in small, relaxed moments.
You are with us now, so you already do it. That is great. You can listen to this episode again another day, and maybe you will understand more. You can also try to describe your weekend routine in English to a friend, or write it in a notebook.
We hope our simple conversation helps you learn new words and sentences about daily routines and the weekend. Words like wake up, get up, clean, cook, relax, meet friends, plan the week, and so on.
And remember, if you like this podcast, please subscribe to Sidekick English, like this video, and share it with a friend. When you subscribe and like, more people can find our channel, and we can make more episodes for you.
You can also leave a comment and tell us about your weekend routine. Do you have a lazy Saturday? Do you have a busy Sunday? We want to know.
Thank you for spending your time with us today. We know your weekend is important, and we are happy to be a small part of it.
Take care, enjoy your weekend, and keep learning English with us.
See you in the next episode of Sidekick English.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.